Bye, Malaysia. We'll see you. Well, we are wrapping up our trip to Malaysia, getting everything packed up, enjoying our last views out of our wonderful hotel room. Then we're gonna hop in an Uber and head over to KLIA and fly back to Chiang Mai this afternoon. Becca's becoming quite the world traveler. Yeah, it's been a great trip to Malaysia. Got to see a lot of this really cool city, which is kind of fun. Experienced some real tropical heat, which we've been kind of blessed with the mountains of Chiang Mai not having been, it hasn't been super hot and humid, but we really got a feel for that, you know, real feel. 113 degrees Fahrenheit, which was, it was hot. What did you think?
Yeah.
Definitely the most we've sweated since we've been gone, for sure. Yeah, it was a very hot trip, but again, we kind of lived the posh life when we were in Kuala Lumpur. We did a room service and sat at the rooftop pool and went to the sky bar. So it became an expensive trip, but it was a really fun trip and we really enjoyed it. Getting excited to be back in Chiang Mai. It's kind of weird that we're calling somewhere outside of the US home, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like,
go back home.
Yeah, let's go back home to Thailand. But for now, we're gonna say goodbye to this Kuala Lumpur view that we have enjoyed very, very much. Goodbye, Kuala Lumpur.
Real.
It's been real. Last trip to the rooftop pool. Say goodbye to your pool, darling. Ready to head back to Mo? To where?
Chiang Mai?
Yeah, let's do that. Made it through outgoing immigration and security. Super simple.
Super simple. Like stupid.
Like stupid. Like really easy, simple. Now we head off to our gate and get going to Chiang Mai.
What we do here is go back.
Chiang Mai International Airport. Local time now is 4:45 in the evening with a ground temperature of 31 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated and usage of mobile phone is not allowed until seatbelt sign is switched off. Do take care when opening the overhead compartment. Before leaving the aircraft, please check all of the luggage.
It is weird to have something to like come home to in Thailand. But we do. So we're back in Chiang Mai. Everything went well at immigration. I got scolded for overstaying my visa last time by 1 day, and she told me if I do it again, well, not if I do it again, if I do it 6 more times, I'm not allowed back in Chiang Mai. We are gonna try to avoid the ridiculous taxi prices at the airport and go for a little walk, stretch our legs a little bit, and try to catch a sung tao on the street rather than this line of taxis that are overcharging people. So we've been walking for like 15 minutes or so. Got away from the airport. Now we're at the moat. Walking our way back towards Niman. We're in Old Town, Chiang Mai right now. It was kind of nice because we don't get over here as much as we wanted because we don't really live in this area. Check out the moat. This moat runs around in a square the entire like old town of Chiang Mai, which is kind of cool. So it really gives you like a city center and a city square area. But I just talked to Nick, and he said a bunch of digital nomads are meeting up for some pad thai tonight for dinner. So we're gonna go home, drop off our stuff, relax for a little bit, and then head out to the Mustache Man for some world famous, at least Chiang Mai famous, pad thai. Well, my frugality bit us in the ass as we have now walked for like an hour. And now we're 10 minutes from home. All because I wanted to save $2. Don't shake your head at me, I see you shaking the head at me. Lessons learned. We'll definitely just pay the 40 baht next time at the airport, right?
Park the scooter.
Yeah, or figure out how much it costs to park the scooter there for a couple days. But hey, we get to test the low light conditions of this camera, and the answer, they're pretty awesome. Look how clear you are. You can almost see the sweat trickling down your nose.
Not bad.
Alright, back to the house. Back home for a couple of minutes. Showered, changed, and now we're headed out to go eat dinner with Nick, Steph, and apparently some other people. So gonna head back out and get some dinner. We are both starving. So we're gonna head out, get some dinner, pad thai, in honor of being back in Thailand, and then come home and get some work done. Alright, so we just had dinner. We went out to meet our friends and some other digital nomads. However, we didn't get to sit with our friends for dinner. We went out to a place that was supposed to have the best pad thai in town, but they were out of pad thai. So we had pad see with some people we didn't know. We had to split up into 2 different tables. So we had dinner. It was okay, but now we found this other place on the way home called Street Larb, which is supposed to be super awesome. Made it back home. Ready to do some work. Nom nom nomin. Yeah. Good night. We get some work done, head to bed, get up, and enjoy our day in Chiang Mai tomorrow. So we're home. We were both just talking about how crazy it feels that we feel really at home in Chiang Mai, and like if you had asked us a year ago or 2 years ago, like if we ever thought we'd be doing this, the answer would be no, but genuinely it feels like we're coming back to home. We have a home base, we have a place that we're living, and it feels really good and we're really enjoying it. So yeah, just remember, no matter where you are or what you're doing, you have the ability to make yourself happy and make your own happiness. A year ago I was sitting in a job that I hated, loved the people, hated the job, and now I'm here in Thailand hanging out, talking to you guys. So do whatever you can to make yourself happy.
Take my eyes off of you.
For what?
stay.